We just got back from Maui, and you know what was missing? You got it. The best advice I could give you today, because there's so many amazing things going on, it might even be a little bit hard to focus. This new cruise for goals, get serious about that. Get a strategy. Set a goal for yourself, and set a goal for how many people you're going to get on that cruise. If that's all you do for the next 4 months, we're going to have an amazing 4 months. I'm 5 years, 4 months into this, and I can tell you today that I'm more committed, more excited than ever. One of the best things about the Diamond Destination is you get to spend time with the top people. I got to have lunch with Jeff Cohen, our new Chief Marketing Officer. You guys, what's coming? The best really is going to get better. We are with the best company in this industry. It's the perfect storm. We have the best product. Take this seriously. You can do this. And if you will, we will help you as much as we possibly can. Aloha.
Aloha.
Thank you for everything.
Hey everybody, well, I'm not as exciting as some of the people that have come before me on this stage, but I love this company.
All right.
Aloha, by the way, that is a permanent part of my vocabulary from now on. In the morning when I get up, instead of saying good morning, I'm going to say aloha. When I see somebody in the afternoon somewhere, instead of saying hello, I'm going to say aloha. You know, it just makes you feel good. And one of the things I love about this company is they take us on 2 fantastic trips every year. So we always get to go to Hawaii, which is one of my favorite places on the planet, the Grand Wailea in Maui. Unbelievable, and I traveled extensively over the last few years. And they also take us on a very special trip, some exotic destination somewhere. So we've been to France, Italy, Spain, Croatia, Korea. We've been to some very exciting, exotic locations. And folks, you know, it just doesn't get any better than this, than to be with people you love and care about and have worked really hard to achieve a goal with, and you get to travel together and have a great time and love up on each other. So this is just, it's been a remarkable experience. Some of you who don't know me, I'd like to share with you being up on the stage is somewhat bittersweet, because last year I lost my husband, and he was a remarkable individual. I think Henry would agree that his fingerprints are all over this company.
Yeah.
I can proudly say that his name was Sarah Litterbach, first of all. And Did I introduce myself? I'm crazy. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Anyway, I'm proud to say that, you know, he met with Henry and Alan and the other co-founders at the time and talked with them about a vision that he had to introduce, you know, to incorporate the acai berry and to create the greatest functional beverage company ever to exist in this industry. And the rest is history, folks. It happened. We have an incredible company with a stellar track record in history. And you know what? When you've been in the industry for 20 years like I have, and you're with a company like this, what do? You work as hard as you possibly can. Because in this industry, it's about the company's longevity. It's about the strength of the company. And that's what MonaVie has, right? MonaVie has an incredible infrastructure, an incredible track record of creating millionaires. Again, it just doesn't get any better than this. So, but you don't have to wait 20 years to become, or even 15, to become a millionaire like I did, or like some of the people on this stage did. If you've been in MonaVie for 6 months or a year, you have that dream, and you can achieve that goal. So one of the reasons that I'm here, and I'm continuing on, is because I just want to let you know that. I mean, obviously, I believe in the company because my husband and I are living proof. I mean, we were just average folks. We've been in the industry for a while. We've had traditional businesses and advertising, and a few others along the way. You know, entrepreneurs at heart for many years. Had our ups and downs, our successes and failures. But, you know, MonaVie was it. MonaVie was our home. MonaVie was the place that really gave us total financial freedom. And I tell you that because every single one of you in this room can do it. Just keep your dream alive. Don't let anybody, you know, squash your dreams, because people will try and do it. So just stay focused, you know, stay on course. Before I forget, I want to mention to you that I did bring some items for you. If you will make a $10 contribution to the More Project, we'll have about 50 of these in the back for whoever would like. We have an audio CD, which was the last recorded training that my husband did about a month before his passing. It was going to be included on the Fast Track training series, however, it was never released. So we edited down about 2 hours worth of training into 20 minutes, and it's his success strategies and you know, 20 years of experience distilled down in about 22 minutes. Definitely worth the $10. And also we have a couple of pins. You see the kind of sparkly blingy one that I have here, the gold one, that's one I like, and I'm actually wearing the dependent today that I had specially made for myself. But the pins were really, you know, I put a lot of thought into creating these pins, and they really, you know, stand for the principles that were important to Daryl. And those were conducting business with integrity, empowering others, and creating a legacy, which we all do automatically, by the way, by being involved in MonaVie, right? We have the legacy for the world through the More Project, right? And we also, though, have the personal legacy for our families. And I can kind of, you know, speak to that because it's been a total blessing that, you know, I do have the legacy of the, you know, residual income and financial freedom. We all think about this while we're living. We want residual income because we want freedom. But think about it transcending you and being handed down through the generations of your family. That's important. You folks, you are developing a legacy for your family. Okay? So we'll have those in the back for you. Please take a $10.
So, Tracy, we love you. Daryl will forever be a big part of MonaVie, and God bless you. Thank you, Tracy.
My name is Tina Dupart, and I'm from It's great to come from San Francisco to witness all of your energy. I came from high tech. My husband and I are about 46 years combined from high tech, and in high tech we're taught to be very analytical. And one day I was in a boat with Oren and Chris Brady from the team group, and I got, you know, it was just us in Ireland on the Black Diamond trip, and I asked them the same question I asked Greg Hart when I went under Greg's cabana on my very first diamond destination. And I said, how is it that being so successful, you invest your money? And I said, you don't have to answer it. I know it's a very personal question, but I just have to know because A, I'm analytical from high tech, and B, I started out as a business girl, and now I'm a businesswoman. So both Oren and Chris, as well as Greg Hart, actually answered me the exact same way. They said they pay off all their debts, and then they build another leg anytime they want more money. And I thought that was really great advice. So my advice to you about building another leg to become Black Diamond is to make MonaVie a part of your everyday conversation. So when I go out in the world, I find where those conversations take place, when it has to do with money or not spending enough time with your kids. I thought that was a very, very good advice from them, and it's something that I implement. The other thing I did immediately when I got into MonaVie, and I realized this truly is a huge money-making venture and a way to give back to other people, is to go into the back office, MonaVie's amazing application that's for free, and go to every single link. I did that in my first week. I went to every single link in that back office so that I could really understand this business. And it reminds me of 10 two-letter words that I live my life by, even though I'm a teen-made millionaire. It truly works like this. If it is to be, it is up to me. I want to thank you all for being here in the morning.
Hi guys, we're about to meet Owen from North Carolina. When I think about MonaVie, I well up with gratefulness. I'm grateful for my tenacious neighbors, Todd and Angelique Hartog, that God used to bring this opportunity into our life. He knew that He was going to need to have somebody with a thick skin, because I was hard to get in. So thank you for not giving up on us. And then I'm grateful for the mentorship and the leadership of Greg and Leah. Thank you. I'm thankful that we've got visionaries like Henry Marsh and Dallin Marston and Jeff Graham and all of the people that laid everything on the line to push this thing forward. I mean, that was a long shot. And then I'm thankful for all of you, because you know what? We've been through some stuff. The last year or two, are you with me? We can't candy coat this deal, man. The economy's been rough, but we've been tougher. Here we are. Here we are at the cup. I feel like this is like the Super Bowl meeting. And I feel like we assembled a great team with the best of the best. And I feel like we went through the first half, and we had some success, and we made some big plays. But 2-3 minutes before halftime, we started to get clocked. And man down. And we looked to our leaders, and we seen confidence in their eyes, and they said, come on back. And I feel like we're in that back room, and I feel like Jeff Graham just laid out the plays, and he said, this is what we're coming out with. I see that they brought on some new coaching staff, Jeff Cohen and all these Billy, you don't even know these guys. We've been playing with them in the beaches. They are visionaries. They are leaders. And I feel like the best of the best said, we need even better. And they pulled these people in, and they said, it's halftime. And I feel like this is the huddle. Are you with me? I feel like we're at this point where we were about to lose, not get to 20 billion. And they pulled us into this huddle. And I see the sweat, and I see the tears, and I see the determination, and I see the new stars on the team, new Black Diamonds. Are you kidding me? They wanted some blockers. They said, you know what? We need to pull it all in. We got all these special teams. Hello, Legacy, Archery. And they said, we're going to pull you all in, and it's going to be MVP. And we're going to take the best of all of you, and we're going to go back out onto the field, and we're going to make the dreams come true for all of you. And we're going to bring new products. We're going to take new land. The future's never been brighter. Oh, pump. You pump? Woo! So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to our Savior that's blessed us with the best of the best. Let's go make it happen.
Well, the only thing worse calling Rob could be calling Mike and Sasha. I should have saw where I was standing. They're my coach already from Northern California. I'll tell you, 4 years has been an amazing journey. Over the last 3 weeks, I was in the corporate office with Todd and Calvin about 3 weeks ago. And if anything, the last 4 years, with anything spectacular, the next 5 to 10 years is going to be incredible. And I realized a few things, and you know, you got to get good people on your team. Todd, Angelique, I always said, I never knew that they could do what they could do, but my wife said, yeah, I knew they would do what they could do. I mean, you got to pick the people accordingly that you can build your foundation on. But I thought about this last week at Maui. And we always heard about the next wave that was coming, right? We always said, the next wave's coming, the next wave's coming. We've all heard about that, right? Okay, it's coming. We all thought it was going to be a product or something. That's what just so you know, I've never done network marketing before, so I thought it was going to be a product. But I think not. After speaking with Billy Glenn and Jeff Cohen and this whole new team of leadership, the next wave is the future of how they're going to market MonaVie. Dallin, Larson, Henry, and the whole executive team have put this team in place because they know where the vision of these people can take this company. And we've already broken records across the industry. But I think what we're going to see over the coming months and coming years with this MonaVie opportunity will really blow your mind. It's the only way I can describe it. And the only way that you're going to miss this, and I thought about this because I had a meeting with some of my leaders this last week, the only way you're going to miss this is by not realizing what you really have. And so for a moment, this is an exercise I gave everybody just the other night. I want you to think about whatever it was that you got involved in MonaVie, whether it was 6 years ago, Paul, or was it 8? I don't remember. Or it was just yesterday. I want you to think about what was the reason that you said yes to MonaVie. And so, you know, I think back, if you look at my first network marketing experience, even though I said yes to 6 other companies, I never really did anything. The reason why I kept saying yes was because these companies allowed you to dream as big as you wanted to dream. But didn't allow you had no hold on what possibly could happen. And so the moment that I said yes to MonaVie, I fell in love with the product, and once again, I said, what if this thing does work? What can happen? How many lives can you change that you're able to touch? So for a moment, I want you to think about what was it? When you said yes to MonaVie, what did you really think about? What could happen? And that's what I want you to hold on to. Because in the last 4 years, I've seen so many dreams that people would come to me with these big dreams and aspirations, and next thing you know, they're going another way, they're going in another direction. Or they get out of the company that really had brought us to all these possibilities. Don't let that happen to you. Because the worst thing that can happen is that you leave this meeting here, and you don't do what you're supposed to do. And that's what Dallin said in Design Method. He goes, I have given you guys the tools. Now get off the sidelines. Right? Yeah. Don't leave this meeting and go sit in your hands, go out there and talk to people, and realize why you're in this company, what are your dreams, what are your aspirations, what are your goals, and what lives can you really go and affect out there. And don't lose that, no matter what happens. Don't lose that. Thanks, God bless.